Started.
Battler. Okay, well, back to e4. A French defense. There's no flag for Battler. Okay, let's go with this. See if we get a classical or a 1 hour. Classical. Let's play this line. I've been playing the Steinitz line where you push the pawn forward, which is interesting. But there's another way to play. How does this go? Let's see. I think you can just retreat here. If you push the pawn forward, he has this annoying move, knight to there. If you retreat the bishop, he can actually grab the pawn, take the knight. Oh, what the heck? Let's go with this. I don't play this line so often, so I don't know. If he does that, though, that's not a problem. Okay, then he just moves his knight away. Okay, let's kick this bishop, see what it's doing. See what that bishop wants to do. This bishop might be out of place here. So I took right away, trying to find a better square for the bishop. I thought bishop here might be good. I don't have to play that right away. But what else am I going to play? I am undecided whether to play knight to f3 or leave the option open of f4. So let's go ahead and play the bishop here, bishop to d4, and maybe maybe my opponent's replies will give me some clue as to what I should play. This pawn here on e5 is something that can become weak and come under attack. That's part of Black's counterattack strategy in the French. Go after that e5 pawn. His knight could go into e4. That might be interesting. So I often like to play f4 anyway to support the pawn on e5 a little more securely with another pawn, but it's a weakening move too. Let's see if I can just support it with pieces for a while. And if he trades for my bishop, that's okay. I think that's okay. He can come out here with the check. But he's got a pretty bad bishop on c8 here. And it'll be a while before it gets into the game. Let's prepare to castle. There, yeah, his bishop's going to get into the game, I guess. So none of these advantages are permanent, I guess. That's the thing about the French. A very resilient opening. I want to oppose rooks on the c file and be able to take back with a rook rather than having to take back with the queen. So I lift the queen up to connect the rooks, and I'm going to play some rook to c8. Maybe the a rook to c8. And then if he exchanges, I'll bring the other rook over. If he doesn't exchange, maybe at some point I will push the f-pawn forward. Yeah, he's got this king side. I have a little more space on the king side, huh? Let's see, he can bring his bishop out along this diagonal, but that's covered. That's available. I can coordinate, or try to coordinate, against h7 there. Queen d3, checkmate. Now the bishop goes there, yeah. He can also play his knight to Knight to c4. Okay, but he just decided to block that diagonal. That's a mistake. He left his h-pawn hanging. I think it's a mistake. Unless he had some clever tactic in mind. Now I can even, well, I'll bring my knight in first. I was saying I could even sacrifice on g6 now. This is pretty wretched for black. Trades rooks. I have a weak back rank, that's true.
Check.
But, let's see, how can his queen get over here? His queen could go to c. His queen could go to c7, threatening mate. And if I say I play a knight up, he plays queen c7, I play pawn up to escape. He still has a check here. Oh, my queen is guarding that square. But it wouldn't be guarding the square if I had a knight on a knight on g5. So knight g5, queen c7, queen here check, king f8, queen here check, king goes to the e file. Yeah, and then I have to do something about my back rank. Okay, let's throw the h-pawn forward. Does he just want to trade? This is going to be a pretty good endgame for B.
Check.
Okay. Bishop is, his knight is protecting g6 now. So he didn't, strictly speaking, have to do that. But this outside passer is very dangerous. Oh, that's good. That's a good tactic. Let's see, I got to defend the knight because the knight was pinned against his pawn here. Okay, how can I deal with this situation? I should probably try and attack some of his pawns rather than just letting my pawn be taken. That'd be a shame to lose that pawn and the game. But his king is going to march up and take that pawn, right? So pretty clever. And I can't seem to get my bishop over there to defend it. Yep, all of a sudden my pieces are uncoordinated. Okay, to bring my king up one more step, the king has to get into the game. Maybe the knight here. He's going after that pawn. Interesting. Okay, well, he's got a choice of which pawns he wants to take now. He decided to take that one. Okay, so I'm going to defend my center pawn here. And get my bishop out. Yeah, he's doing really good stuff with his bishop. Huh? Okay, I'm going to attack his knight. So that if he takes my knight, I take his. If his knight moves, then my knight can move without losing a pawn. I guess that's why he went for the endgame. He's doing pretty well. Doing pretty well in the endgame. Even though it was technically a losing endgame, I think really I should have found some way. He's going to check here and win that pawn. That's amazing. Okay, bishop here. Can I attack anything with my knight? My knight is once again out of targets. I can attack this pawn with my bishop. But he's just going to play check here and win the pawn. So, oh, if I do that, now I have to move my knight. Knight's under attack. Man, that's amazing. Okay, that's what it is.
Check.
Let's see, maybe the knight could go to a2 and then to c3 and then to b5. He can just take it there. I can chase his knight away maybe at some point. Okay.
Check.
Yeah, he gets rid of his weak pawn. Brings his king forward. That's good. Okay, knight to c3, hitting his bishop is my idea.
Check.
Let's see, so here he's got checks here, and the bishop can take it in both cases.
Check.
And I will do that. And this attacks his bishop on the pawn, but he can play bishop to b3
Check.
to defend the pawn, or he can play that. That works too. Oh my.
Check.
So this is a winning king and pawn endgame for black. Yeah, so I did it. Kind of amazing. Okay, I'm going to resign here. Good game. I will upload this and do a postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.